Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid, and I'm joined by Maryland.
Hey, Lucid. Hey, guys, folks, people.
Folks, people, pets, if you're watching. So
Mm.
we've
Yeah,
got
I had a cat once that would watch us play the Wii and then try to hit the little pixel men.
oh
That
nice.
was pretty funny. Yeah. Anyways, diversion.
Yeah, my dog will sometimes watch when there's a big battle or something. They'll lift their head
Oh,
up,
really?
but yeah, they're not too interested. But it does get their attention for a bit. Um, okay, so this episode is actually out of order, and that is
Yeah.
because we missed it somehow. It's
This is way back during the Vanheim Pelagia War.
Right, because we actually are at a much later. I don't want to spoil too much, but we're at a much later state in the game when we're coming back and recording this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
This turn happened 4 months ago, I believe.
yeah, probably.
So, like, well before Christmas.
So I think we're going to because we're gonna. There's a bunch of messages, so we'll read them, and it'll kind of. We're also like a little disoriented from like where we were as we were kind of casting and narrating this
Yeah.
back
So,
at that time. So we don't really know
like,
all the context and stuff.
I don't know if this is. I guess it must be before the big, painful battles where Vanheim got smashed so bad.
Yeah, I think this might be like one more turn between Vanheim and Pelagia. I think this was after Vanheim got smashed by Pelagia. I think he might have continued on one more turn.
Okay.
Because we already showed this episode where they were like piecing out. So,
Yes, we did. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, but we won't dwell too much on the messages because we're not going to be able to be like unbiased. Like we already know what happens. So
That's right.
we won't dwell too much on our commentary. We'll just try to show you what happened. All right, so I'll do the first one. This is a message from Vanheim. My turns have taken very long in my war with Pelagia, and as I'm also feeling a little burned out in this game, and I have other stuff I want to do in my life, I have not found the time to write a message before now. Arco defended very well, even better than I thought possible. The trick with shrinking the army I attacked on the throne to decrease HP and then hit it with 3 flames from the sky, followed by 3 mage casting at bone grindings in the next battle, was not something I have seen before and was very painful. He also has masterfully defended his land against my raids with all kinds of advanced tricks. And this turn, he smashed my other army after hitting it with another 3 flames from the sky. So he used 180 gems on that spell so far. I don't think he knows about the evocation discount site that Pelagia has, but yeah. I have also now realized how big of a mistake it was to not cast Astral Corruption. As fast as I could have, as that would have probably killed his fire mages after the big cast of flames from the sky. Wait, did Astral Corruption go
Oh,
down?
no, not for no, way, way later when it went down. No, it was up this whole time. But I think he's just saying that he if he put it up a little bit earlier, it might have cut back on some of these flames from the sky. I believe that's what he's saying.
Well, it's not up
Oh,
right now.
yeah, it's not up yet. Oh, okay, yeah,
Wait,
it's not
what the
up
hell
yet.
happened? I'm gonna pause it, Marilyn, because I don't actually have all the rest of the turns. Let's go. I actually want to figure out what happened. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right. All right. So we went and looked it up, and sure enough, so first of all, Marilyn wanted me to check when we recorded. Like, how long ago were we actually recording this? So, like, how far back in time are we going? And we
Yeah,
actually recorded this 4 months ago.
yeah, November 17th.
And
So,
we
well,
weren't
the
recording
previous
these
turn.
like fresh when the turn was getting done. That means the turn actually happened probably like 5 or 6 months ago.
Yes.
So this is very far out of our mind.
Well, and I'm kind of impressed that Cy can remember specific details of
Yeah.
this. I mean, I have to look up notes or open turn files if I would have remembered back what happened that far back.
Yeah. And so what we discovered from looking at various turns before this, and what you, of course, already know because you're watching this in real time or whatnot, is that, yeah, they haven't cast Astral Corruption yet. at all. So Marilyn and I are thinking like, oh, of course they've had Astral Corruption cast because for us, and spoiler, Astral Corruption is going to be up a lot this game. So
Yeah, we've recorded many episodes, 40
yeah,
episodes with it up or something. I don't know how
yeah,
many.
it's just become an
So yeah,
accepted part of life for everybody.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Okay.
so let's continue with this
Well,
Vanheim
that's
message.
so the last sentence is the only or two more
Right.
sentences.
Yeah. So he says, as would have probably killed his fire mages after the first cast of flames from the sky. I can obviously not win the war this way and have asked for peace. Arco wants another turn of war, but is ready to talk peace next turn. I'm mostly just retreating to my own lands anyway. Interesting. So Arco
Okay,
wants to push for some territory.
yeah,
And we have a message from Pelagia. So let's read that. This is Arco, of course. You want to do this one for us?
yeah, sure. Last turn, a few things happened. Won the major battle. Ritual bombardment accounted for 170 Vanheim casualties. Yeah, we saw that. I remember that. Ravenous Swarm did not happen as its caster was pushed back into a lake by a splinter group of Vanheim. Okay. Well, my water mages there did short work of the underwater attempt despite being scripted for a land battle. The Pyre Golem failed due to me forgetting Iron Will doesn't work on Mindless. And then the Soul Vortex Lich being especially lucky versus 20 magic resistance. I'd be interested in replaying this battle in the future and seeing if a different MR luck will allow the golem to close. Okay, well, you guys can watch the previous episode, which I think would be 74.
Yeah, he got disintegrated, I think, after trying to wade
Yeah.
into Skelly spam.
Okay, you remember it better than I do. I'd have to
Yeah.
go watch it and see, but that's okay. We caught a few raiders, including a mine hunt to the south where I raided with the Ghost Mercs previously. At Bandit Hills, we killed 2 to 3 Vanyarls, but the last one retreated, failing to get the gear of the dead fully geared one. The fully geared one died to taking a little bit of damage from charged body on my Windmaster, losing mist form, and then being shot by crossbows. No air shield. Okay. This turn, we will try something out of Pelagia's late game arsenal for the first time. They aren't 100% ready to do it properly, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, so we should see something quite interesting here. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, to
Also
me
defending,
it's a little strange that Pelagia would want to continue a war where the other party wants peace just to try out a secret weapon they haven't showed anybody yet, cuz it would seem he would want to keep that secret.
yeah, that's kind of how I read this, but
Yeah.
this turn we will try something out of Pelagia. No, I read that. Also defending the Water Throne, not sure if Vanheim will fight or retreat and possibly leave a trap. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible by Pelagia continuing this out another turn though, he's maybe able to get slightly better terms for peace, but
Maybe.
Anyway, let's see what happens, and we'll come back and do Ashdod and Uruk here, even though that's finally having a relatively standard amount of gym income in my new capital. Did he find?
Okay.
Oh my
man.
gosh,
Oh, look at that.
that's a pretty good. I mean, this is capital worthy, basically.
Mhm.
I mean, this would actually be like a capital that's been hit by like Black Death or something,
That's pretty funny.
and is only a Palisades.
It's just amazing that he's still in the game.
Yeah.
And without too many spoilers, that we see that over and over and over.
Right.
Do you want to move on to let's do the Vanheim.
Yeah, let's watch these here. So, okay, so we've got a battle here. Pelagia attacking Vanheim, and so okay, these are the imprint mind dudes. So
Yeah, right. So Fishman,
a
Mad
mad
Fishman,
priest.
double-handed cod. Did you see that one?
Oh my
He was
god,
double-handed cod.
is it double-handed?
One of them had double cod. Yeah.
Wait.
It's like Newfoundland rides
Oh,
to
this
the
guy.
rescue.
Yeah, he's
Double cod.
Oh, because this is the commander. The normal guys only get one cod, but the commander.
And he's wearing a fish. Did you see his helmet? He's got
No.
a fish on his head. Yeah,
A
fish miter.
meter. How I hope this is a good strategy because I I hope it gets used more in games because this is fucking hilarious. It's a fish cult, and then it's got
I got
flagellants, which is, I
I
guess, the
just
real
I
reason
just
for it.
yesterday or a couple days ago in a game, I got a fish man in a random event. I don't know what the heck to do with him. He's 50% insane and
Oh
he's
yeah.
got a cod and he's mostly garbage. But it is funny.
So, I
So we
think what he's
got
doing here is he's
oh
got this guy to do Marble Warriors as my guess. Though he
yeah,
could
yeah.
maybe do, yeah, he could do Army of Gold. You might need 4 gems if you're only Earth 3, I think. But so I guess it's Marble Warriors, and this guy is going to do Fog Warriors, and he's got a Ring of Returning.
No, that's gonna make these things are most of them are undisciplined, so you gotta catch them quick.
Right.
It'll be
Now,
interesting to
on
see how
Vanheim's
many he
side, he's
cuts.
got a bunch of Liches and a Thug and a Soul Slay caster and a Dwarf. A Dwarf. So,
Right.
oh wait, who casts Ravenous Swarm?
Oh,
Did you cast Ravenous Swarm?
how did
Okay,
she
she's
cast?
preparing to
Oh, she
cast
did.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did he get the Marble Warriors off? Oh, spell casting was
Oh, it's
interrupted.
already yoinked the Lich. The Leech. Yeah, the Lich is dead.
Wow,
Did it
that
kill
was
2
quick.
Liches already? Was that? I guess they're the only ones, but I get. Oh, I think if you put
Oh, they're in one square.
oh, it's an area of effect thing, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that
Wow.
splat.
But that's a reason to not put them in the same tile. Also
Check
a
the
reason
F.
if you're worried about Ravenous Swarm, you want to start casting Undead turn 1. Now, one guy casting like Skelly Spam turn 1 is not going to protect you. It's not going to save you, but it'll help or delay it. But the other thing is, once this Ravenous Swarm sticks to a tile, it will not leave until it has killed the undead in that tile. So it will, like if you're doing Skelly Spam, it will randomly pop around until it hits and, it'll start killing undead here, undead there. But then when it finally lands through RNG on your caster, it's not going to like leave the next turn and you get to regen up. It's going to stay here until your caster's dead.
Can you hit the F1 and then
Oh, yeah.
commanders and just see how much damage it did?
Ooh, 26.
26.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah. That's more than I
Pretty
recall it
solid.
doing. I don't know if I've seen it do that. And 19, though. That's a lot.
Well, it's a base roll of 27. Oh, the rolls were really good.
Yeah.
Did you see that? A roll of 21.
Let's look.
So damage base is only 8, but with a roll of 21.
I thought the roll came second, right? Yeah, the roll
does
should be
it?
second, I think.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
the
8
roll's
is
second.
still a healthy roll, right? You're getting
But the base-
6. It's still, you're in the overflow,
Yeah.
But I guess
a,
that's higher base damage. Maybe it's like, I have to look at the spell again. Maybe it's like 3 times damage against undead or something. It's probably like 7 and then 3 times damage versus undead, is my guess.
I can look it up here.
Okay, what did he cast on these guys? Okay, so it was indeed Marble Warriors, because I can see they got 15 protection.
Oh, there you go. And it hit most of them?
Yeah, and
Quite a few of them.
he's not blessing these guys, it doesn't seem, which is interesting. I guess he sees this, because I've never seen it get cast in a game. And he was thinking this is one of the only ways to get sacreds. But I think he's seeing it as just a way to get chaff that has decent attack density, because these guys hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's some air elementals here. These are on the side of Pelagia. Okay, so that is what the Fairy Queen did not do. Fog Warriors. The Fairy Queen
No.
instead did air elementals.
Living air, it looks like. Those look like little ones. So maybe living air. So
How much does it
No.
cost, Marilyn, to get this much stuff from Imprint Mind? Is this one Imprint Mind casting?
yeah, I think one. It's quite a few. We looked it up, and it's affected by scales.
Right. I know it's complicated.
It is. It's a weird spell.
25 pearls?
You get
I don't know
you
if I'm...
get 100.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a complicated bit of math. 100 plus extra level times 4. Successful if imprint is 12% plus penetration times 6%, and 50% of them die. So yeah, you could get if you're using a big
Hmm.
astral caster, you'll get a lot.
So this might be one cast. I
I
don't know
think
if
it's
that's
one.
what. I don't know if that chaff was with 25 pearls though. Especially for pelagia,
Yeah.
because pearls are more valuable than any other gem type if you have Nexus.
Well, I think he would have done most of what he did with just the Ravenous Swarm and the air elementals.
Yeah,
I mean, some
he probably
ghouls.
needed some chaff to keep these guys from getting at his mages, but it could have been anything really. I think.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that he could have used what's it called? What's the remote that sends ghouls?
Oh
That
yeah,
might have done the job,
yeah, yeah.
and that
Just
might have
long dead
been
would have been
good enough,
fine, right? Like two
or
castings of long
even
dead.
long dead.
That's like
Mhm.
4 death gems or something, you know.
Yeah, much cheaper than this. This is a very expensive option
So
if
I'm
you
not sure.
don't
This is
bless.
interesting because this is one of the things I was looking to see how he used it because I had. It's not something I've seen used, and Arca wouldn't use it without good reason. So it's possible that he's got something else. I don't know because this is not a great use of 20. Like losing 25 gems here is not good.
Well, maybe he thought the Mad Priest would do its own blessing, but it didn't do a good job of that.
Yeah, it could be that too. Oh, the other thing is there was a lot of gear on these liches. So I'm not saying this was a bad trade for Pelagia. I'm just saying it was not a great use of that. I mean, the chaff didn't do that much, but these guys
Yeah,
had gear on them. So
they did.
them getting deleted by Ravenous Swarm, presumably Pelagia picked a fair amount of that up. So, and I don't know if these guys. Let's see if the other mages died too. Oh, he got the Smith, and the Smith had some gear on him too.
That's
So,
right. Yeah,
you know,
so not bad. Not
yeah.
bad.
I mean, even though he loses what turned out to be rather expensive chaff, probably was still a good trade for him.
Okay. And there's
Really?
another one. That's a second of the same thing.
Is this not
Go on.
forted or something? I can't remember. Yeah, this must be Centaur. He keeps stealing them. That's really funny. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Grief. Good grief. The dying tree lord.
This is, I think, our everyone's favorite life after death scam,
Mm.
or not
No,
life
this
after
is
death. I'm sorry,
no, this is
the rigor
the
mortis,
sickle.
the sickle. Yeah.
This is the
The wrong
sickle.
name. Yeah,
The
I've seen this
sickle of
before, but
whatever.
I had never seen it until this game with rigor mortis. That was a cool thing, and I honestly I've heard of people trading before to do this, but it's my first time actually like seeing people doing the trading.
Oh, really? I did it years ago, but I
Yeah,
haven't done it in a very long time. It was a lot easier before single artifacts per turn.
yeah.
It was easier to get that item.
There was a
So
thing
rushing.
that Boz put in one of the Bosmos mod packs where you could get basically you could summon a unit, and that unit would have a built-in sickle of whatever. Like he'd have that artifact built
Yeah,
into him.
let me look that up. Sickle.
A sickle whose crop is pain, right? And
That's it. Sickle whose crop
yeah,
is pain.
and I was like, holy shit, because you could come up with a trading arrangement, and this one like the guy could pay for himself in like 2 turns. And,
Yeah, great.
and so that means you would have like, in one turn you would have one, the next turn, or in 2 turns later you'd have two, and then 4 turns
That's
after the first
pretty.
turn you'd have, four, and then eight, and then 16, and then 32, and you're like, ah,
Why are people? Yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
I don't really like gem generator items in the game
No,
much at all.
I don't either.
They're kind of cheesy and they mess with the sort of basic design intent.
Yeah, yeah. You should have to take land from people to get more money in this game.
Well, it is the design intent that gems are tied to land.
Yeah,
Gold and gems are tied to provinces.
yeah.
That is a design intent of
Mostly,
the game.
there's
Mostly.
some things like Pelagia clearly breaking that with Nexus, but you have to
Yeah.
control a global slot at least. The only nations which I think truly break that core game loop that you don't have to control a global for are like Scalaria and maybe Nazca.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So what have we got here? Oh, well, this is pretty one-sided.
Yeah, okay, it's just a normal Camazot. I wonder why this is even still here. Did this bait gems? Wait, okay, so let's see if we can figure out what Arco was saying is the thing he hasn't deployed. I guess he's. It's kind of weird that he's like, I want one more turn of war. Like, if somebody wants peace with you, like, because this was probably on top of one of his forts or something. Like, I want one more turn of war. Like, he's not going to tee up another army for you to kill. Like, he's going to just go back to his land.
Yeah.
With Tempest.
Because I think this looks like he's just getting the rest of the remnants of what was left that Vanheim didn't run away with.
Yeah.
Pretty high cost.
Ooh,
that's a lot of gems,
expensive. This is how much Arco wants to fight. He's like, it's like there's literally nothing left to kill, and he's like, I want you to bring another army.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you killed all of my fucking armies. I have no more armies to bring. I can't tell what he's doing. And we're not going to see the script.
No, I don't think it's going to trigger gems. The only thing we'll see is the Tempest, the storm from Tempest. So some slime and some cold bolts, and yeah, they're just...
Yeah, I can't tell anything about what he was going to do here. We could maybe figure it out if we just look through the commanders real quick. Water gems. I don't think we're going to be able to tell. There's just so many things you can do with mages with this many paths.
Yeah, I don't see anything that's really amazing here.
Yeah.
Lots of water elementals.
He's got really high path mages, so he could do a lot. The question is, what is he going to do? And I don't know.
Anti-magic Soul Slay. Will of Fate Soul Slay.
Yeah, we could maybe see if he's got like Thom 9 stuff coming online. That would be kind of surprising.
Maybe some magic duel.
Like some huge
Fog
astral
Warriors.
caster or something. I don't see that so far.
Maybe Living Air.
Triton King. I guess this guy's doing Wailing Winds.
Well,
This is Wailing Winds, because
Wailing
he's not
Winds,
going to win to death his own army.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the late game Pelagia stuff is there. I'm sure he has something pretty cool in mind. I just have no idea what it is.
That was, yeah.
Okay, so that was that battle. This one, pinging, kills a Van Jarl. Did this guy have any gear? My guess is probably not.
Well, this looks like more of the gelatinous cube shenanigans.
Yeah.
Did you get him flying? No, cube isn't flying.
Frozen Heart.
Frozen Heart. Oh, man.
We've seen that before. And then pings an army of Vanheim. I mean, he does kill some more Vanheim stuff. But that's the other thing, too, is like, if you're going to go to peace with somebody, it's not necessarily good for you to kill their stuff. Like, he may need Vanheim to be strong to attack Pangea. So, like, if you kill more...
That was in the arena. I just saw that Uruk and Ashipu.
Oh, yeah, Uruk almost won the arena.
Yeah, what is an Ashipu? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cheat.
Oh, this guy he was going to win it.
Seriously geared.
Yeah. He might be doing it to get a heroic trait.
Could be.
So, okay. That's, I think that's most of the turn. I mean, let's just take a look at this real quick. So,
there's just the two messages.
Yeah, this was the Vanheim army he pinged. This is where he rode out with everything.
Yeah, but that one ran away. Because that was the army that was on top of that fort. What's left of it, it was absolutely devastated. I think if you look at the Arby graphs, we'll see what we saw last time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that it was just a tiny bit down for Vanheim this turn. Last turn, though, was devastating, so.
Yeah, last turn was the brutal one. Episode 74.
Or, yeah, I think it was actually 2 turns, right? Because this was 1 turn, there was another turn that was just as bad.
That's right.
So, I mean, I guess Pelagia not wanting to end it now might have gotten slightly better conditions out of it. The fact that Vanheim chose to defend this might have indicated that Vanheim would have argued for this as part of the peace. And him losing this, he also lost a fair amount of gear too. But some people like fighting more than me. I normally, if I'm going to peace out with somebody, I don't want to necessarily kill as much of their shit as I can before I peace out. Because it may very well be good that I need them to be strong. You know,
Yeah,
like,
if you weaken them too much, then they're vulnerable to vulturing.
yeah.
Somebody else could come in and vulture them. And you've
So,
pieced out, so you can't take advantage of gaining that territory. And
right.
yeah, yeah, smashing somebody senseless if you don't have the mobility to jump on those provinces and grab them before somebody else vultures them, you end up a bit of a loser.
Right. And then, I mean, it also costs gems to kill the stuff. So, I mean, in general, if somebody's going to give me something for free, like if they want peace, um, I don't think I want to do it. I would only say let's fight a few more turns if we can't reach terms.
Yeah,
Because maybe it's like
yeah.
we both want peace, but he doesn't want to give up like these two provinces or something. You know, like he wants to have peace, but he wants like maybe too generous terms. I'd be like, okay, well, let's fight a little bit more and see how it goes.
Usually, then what you hear is people say, well, we didn't agree to peace yet. Whereas
Yeah.
these guys have said, we agree to peace just in one more turn.
Yeah.
It's kind of an odd sort of way
Yeah.
to describe it.
Yeah. It's really weird. I mean, yeah. So we have another message to read from Ashdod, and then we can close out. I guess I'll do this one. Be sure to check out 252 this turn. Late game gym plays. I guess that's where he's doing the thing.
Yeah, yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. Also using a separate Conjuration 20 discount site to drop a few Mound Fiends to summon some ghouls in these Blood Hunt provinces and fill forts. That's kind of clever. Just some light janitorial duties. We'll shift Death Economy to Wraith Lords later, if not at war. Ghost Allies Wraith Lords. Oh, the Ghost Allies Wraith Lords provide fear to my Obless. Some gentle thoughts as I munch my popcorn. So I guess he's saying while at peace, his Wraith Lords are going to be calling ghosts, which is an ability they have.
Yeah.
And the ghosts just synergize well with having awe, which is
It's slow, but if you don't need the research, because their research is not that substantial.
yeah.
So sure, why not? Because they've got good death, but they're not broad based, so they're not great researchers. So yeah, sure. Why
Yeah.
not call allies?
Well, and
if
by
it's
the time you
allies
get
can
them, it's
use?
late enough in the game that you're not really usually too worried about research.
Yeah, 12 more research points or whatever.
Yeah.
14 isn't going to make a big difference.
Right.
Well, it's more
On
than
the
that.
other hand, though, you know, taking a province is usually way better than summoning one ghost. So, it's how
But
you
he's
want
at
how you want to
peace.
use them. But if you're at peace, yeah. Okay. Hearing that Van got flamed from the sky 3 times on the Throne of Water, Pelagia is probably the new number 1 now with his absurd gem income, wish engine humming. Kind of glad I delayed to see how this war would shape out rather than jumping into another fight. Van likely pulling back to drop Astral Corruption in a few turns. Time to use Life After Death and make some mindless mages for forging. At least I get Giant Undead, but still shitty MR for non-mindless stuff. We'll keep the live mages for fighting. You guys should expect this game to go full cancer once Astral Corruption is up. Wouldn't be shocked if Pelagia just wishes for Armageddon to trash everyone's population to the end, to end blood hunting, and lives off gems everyone will be forced to use to replace units. Curious if you guys can see Pelagia as Wishcaster. It's not the Kraken. Sai thinks he's empowered a golem, so he's not unique and has the mindless tag to avoid wish for death snipes.
We did see Cthulhu for a while.
Yeah.
Whether or not he's still around, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But he was there for a while. But yeah, he might very well have done something that isn't unique so that he couldn't get it sniped.
Yeah, empowering a golem is definitely the safest way to cast wish when you're expecting astral corruption. So
That's for sure. It's
but
expensive.
it's also
but,
very as you said, very expensive. Okay,
But then
if you
so is losing something you wished for, like Cthulhu.
right. Though you can I think you can. Well, no, Cthulhu will probably have a hard. I don't know. You probably can't script. Kit Cthulhu out to survive Wish for Death, but you could. Does that work? I thought Wish for Death is only a pretender.
No, you don't. You don't wish for death. You wish for that unique, and it arrives on top of your capital.
Yeah, but that's easy enough to block because you can just have them scripted to do returning, and then you can give them Ritual of Returning if somehow they get phase one.
I don't think you can wish the death of
Yeah, I don't think you can. I
Maybe.
think that's only pretenders.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've never heard of wishing for a unique unit to die.
Yeah. No, I don't think you can do that. You can steal it and then
I
charm it.
Yeah, I also expect that Pelagia has been using his god to cast wish, but I also expect he's got multiple wish casters. I mean, he's had, I think we're at turn what, 81 now. I think he's had wish since turn like 50. So he's
Been a
had
long
it
time.
at this time for like 30 turns. He's probably got a lot of wish casters.
Yeah,
If you,
you could kill a pretender of a nation.
yeah,
You can kill yourself, but I do not see anything
yeah.
about.
I think I would know. I would have known if you could do it.
No,
You
you
can't
can.
wish to kill a unique. Otherwise, people do that all the
No,
time.
no, I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, I think he's either we're misunderstanding him or he's misunderstood him the rules of the game. So I speculated we'd start seeing empowered golems as Pelagia's future army, given unlimited gems. Phoenix Power golems are fun. AI loves gifts from heaven. If you have paths to murder your stuff too. Well, yeah, I mean we've already seen a Phoenix Power golem, so
Yeah, but he just said the one didn't work.
yeah,
He made
Pelagia had
that
said
in
that,
his.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
possible Ashdod hasn't seen it or heard of it yet.
could be.
Yeah, we see Cthulhu here in the home in the cap.
There he is. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a golem. I don't even know if that would pop up in our report. Queen of
Well, the golem
Storms.
can be stealthy, so he could be hiding.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not gonna. I think like a golem sitting in a province with Ritual of Returning on him, casting Wish. You can't stop it at all. I don't think
No, no.
there's nothing you can do. The only thing I'm trying to think of is literally anything you could do to stop that golem from casting Wish.
Uh, just take the province. I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing you can do. You
No.
can't like none of the remotes are gonna kill him. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I think that's it for this turn. 30 minutes, not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, well, we can put this episode up right away. Give some people some. I know there's a lot of talk that I wish there was more episodes, but
Yeah.
we don't set the schedule.
Yeah, we're right now we're actually locked with how fast they're progressing. They're doing turns I think like every 8 days. If they can start doing every 5 days, we might be able to pick up the speed, but
Yeah,
but
or
we'll
the
see.
game will end.
Or the game will end, then we'll have them released on a regular schedule. That's probably
It hasn't-
faster than once
it
a week.
hasn't. It hasn't ended yet.
No. We are still
All right.
locked as to when we can release them, and it's turn 81. So,
Yeah,
with that, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me, Maryland.
you are welcome.
Take care.
Bye, guys.